Welcome in, my healthy, wealthy family. We're back with another one. In this one, we're going to feature a special entrepreneur who I invite you to get to know better if you don't already know her. But before we get into it, before I introduce her, I got to bring in the wealth vibrations. So let us get into our wealth vibrations. Yeah. Hey, yay! So, welcome in, my healthy, wealthy family. Tonight, we're going to vibe with a creative entrepreneur, and we're going to support her business and help her to make her dreams come true. How are we going to do this? First, we're going to like the stream, we're going to share it out, we're going to tell everybody we know about this wonderful content creator, entrepreneur, and visionary. That's how we help each other in this community. We have the power to help each other to build and to create wealth. So I ask you right now, take a moment, breathe, bring yourself present. I hope you got your cup of tea, your glass of wine, no judgment, glass of water, whatever it is. Tonight we're going to be speaking with, or today, whenever you're seeing this, Miss Rochelle Vanderpool. She's a content creator on YouTube. She's also on Instagram. You'll see all her about me information in the description. I also have her links pinned in the chat. So make sure you check out her store, her shop, and you're going to see all the wonderful things she creates. Tonight, we're going to get to know her a little bit better. Why did she start this business? What does she do for the community? How can she inspire you to keep going on your entrepreneurial journey? So, without further ado, and in honor of Black History Month, I'm highlighting my fellow entrepreneurs with brown skin. Let's welcome in Miss Rochelle. Hey.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for that modest introduction. Yeah, and the music is just right on point. Yes, everyone, like the stream, thumbs up, and don't forget to support Miss CharlineHeal herself, who brings these special guests to you.
Yes, thank you so much for that. So, I'm just going to give you a solo spotlight to just introduce yourself for the folks that may not know you. Just tell us a little bit about who you are, where we can find you on these YouTube streets. I have everything pinned and also in the description, but just give the people a vibration of Miss Rochelle.
Okay, so I'm Rochelle Vanderpool, but also known as Tutris Designs or Tutris Designs. I won't be upset if you pronounce it either way. And I basically started my business originally on the Etsy platform, where I have a store where I sell accessories and uh, things like that, babies' clothing, things like that, jewelry, and so forth. And then that was started because a friend actually referred me to Etsy and says, "Oh, you do excellent work. and they thought that I would do well. And yes, so and that's how I got started with my Etsy. And then came 2008, I believe it was 2009, somewhere around there. Someone's like, "Well, why don't you put your store on YouTube?" I'm like, "Put my store on YouTube?" They're like, "Well, you're a seamstress, and you have these nice products. Thank you very much. And why don't you tell your story on YouTube?" And so I started my YouTube journey, and first giving instructions on how to hem a pants, or how to sew a button, attach a button that had come off, and so forth. And it started growing from there. And actually, I was actually monetized on an old program, and under the old program was much easier than now. You didn't need all the watch hours, and you just had to comply with the rules and regulations that they have. And I was monetized, but I didn't even know it. Imagine that. So anyway, long story short, I was monetized. The deposit went to the bank, and I was like, "Oh, I got some money. Where'd that come from?" Whatever. And then I got away. I got a little off track, if you will. And so at that point, I went away for a couple of years, and then, I came back, and I was like, "Okay," they're telling me, "Please enter your PIN," and I'm like, "Okay, so why do I need a PIN now? You already sent me money." And I looked in the back. When I put the PIN in, they had some more money for me, but now I can't get it because they have guidelines. So I have it. So, yeah, and those are as a result of collaboration with the company, if I may say their name. It's Z Digitizing. So I have a collaboration with them, and that's how I get we have worked out our plan for me getting the designs to share with you, and then I get a commission. So don't forget to use the coupon in the description below to get 50% off.
There you go. And that's how you have to find different ways to bring wealth or income into your life based on what you love and what you do. I think that's really incredible. So,
Yes.
yeah. So, how long did you start like this journey of creating things?
So actually, my YouTube channel started in 2010, um,
Hmm.
and it's been off and on, but more recently on for the past 2 years, I've been more serious about it. Got monetized in 2022,
Hmm.
and in November 2022, and I've been trying to pick up the pace a little bit there, and share more content, providing more instructional videos on what I love to do, which is more sewing. And I've gained another love for the embroidery, which actually works hand in hand, because with the embroidery you can put it on clothing, you can put it on most anything that you decorations you have for the house. So yeah. So
Wow. I think you just schooled me there for a second because I kind of put, well, always put like sewing and embroidery in the same thing. I
mhm.
didn't realize they were two separate things. Oh my gosh. Look at
Yes,
that. I
yeah.
thought they were one and the same. So sewing is like if you're putting back a button, but embroidery is different.
So sewing can be well, okay. So putting on a button, or replacing a hem, those are more alterations. Sewing
Mm.
is when you're actually putting the garment together. You get all the
Oh.
pieces, the sleeve, the front and back of the blouse. You put it on, like the design I have here. Let me see if you can see this. This is actually on a t-shirt, but it's one of my African prints that I use the fabric to make the collar design onto
You
the.
you did that. Oh wow.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. So you have a special thing, and I kind of noticed this, but I just want to confirm you have a taste and a love for the African cloth and
Oh
the
my
culture. Because well, it's our culture, of course, but not everyone celebrates it. And I kind of
this
noticed you do. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. I went to Ghana twice. In fact, most of the fabrics you would see on my in my creations, I
Hmm.
did bring back from Ghana 2 suitcases full.
Oh wow, 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 wow! That makes me so
I went there.
excited because when it's from the
I
motherland,
said,
you know it's the
"Hold
real
up."
deal.
Uh, That's right. I mean, you go that far, you just can't shop. The fabrics are so vibrant, and yeah, so you want to make sure that you get as much of it as you can. So
Hmm. I
because
don't blame
trying
you.
to import it is pretty expensive. It is.
Hmm.
I mean, the trip in itself costs, but yeah, easier if you bring it back. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So there's a question in the chat. Is it too hard to start Etsy? Like, what's the process with Etsy for all the entrepreneurs out there that are looking to do Etsy and maybe start a store? This part is for you. So tap in.
Okay, so with Etsy, you have your store name and you will create your account. Etsy basically does handmade, and they have handmade, they have reseller, and they also have antiques. So you need to fall somewhere in that category. And then on the other side of that, they also have digital project products. So maybe you might, not be someone who sews or who does embroidery, but maybe you do digital designs. That's like something like this. I'm going to show you, like a digital design like this. Let's get this over here, that you want to sell, and you can set it up so that your digital projects can be downloaded. They have a checkout with they use Square, or there are other formats, but I like the Square format, and it's fees are attached. I'll tell you
Right.
that.
Well, yeah, there's always fees, you
Yes,
know.
it's always fees, a certain percentage. Don't quote me on it because it keeps changing.
It's
And
usually for the
of
credit
course,
card, right?
I'm sorry.
For the credit card, that's what you're talking about, the credit card fees, the processing fees?
Well, Etsy has their fees because they're not doing it for free.
Right.
Posting, the only thing that has remained a constant is you post an item for 20 cents for 3 months.
Okay.
So
20
it
cents for the whole
20
3 months.
cents, and yeah, for 3 months. And for that 20 cents, now it used to be five images. Now it's up to 10 images
Oh,
that you
that's
can
good.
post of one item. So, and including in that item, you would have a close up,
Mhm.
you would have maybe a short, a short here we go again, a short video, like I think it's about 50, I think it is around 15 seconds that they give you, where you can
Oh,
hold the item up, turn it
right.
around, or if you have a disc like I do, you can put it on there and let it
Mhm.
rotate around so you can see front and back of what it is that you're trying to sell. And yeah, it can be profitable, but it is a lot of work, I will tell you that,
Mm.
because much the same as with YouTube, there's all of the descriptions, and then for each one of your products, and there's making sure you come back to see, is this product selling, is it getting attention, do you
Mhm.
need to change something, do you need to offer more sizes or more colors or more designs or what have you. So it is a lot of work, but it
So
can be
Etsy will
worth
give
it.
you the breakdown of that? They would tell you exactly what you might need to tweak, or you just assume and go for it.
Well, that comes with times, because they do have analytics, much like YouTube. They have analytics for you to look at too, to see if people are coming to, customers are coming to your store daily, or they coming, monthly, how often they look at a particular item. So they don't really control, let me see, how should I put it? They don't control how much you price, but you can't be afraid to price, because remember, it is handmade. So a lot of time and effort does
Mhm.
go into it. You have to factor in the cost of materials, how much time it took you to create the item,
Mhm.
packaging,
Yeah,
postage, all
that's
of
true.
these things that are have to be included when when you open a store.
Yeah. Wow. You just laid it out. That's that's a lot. You really have to love what you do to get on that journey. So when
Yes,
you're an entrepreneur, you just gotta get ready to, especially in the beginning stage, you just gotta get in there and do what you gotta do. But you know what? That's your dream. Don't give up on it. Just keep going. It
that's right.
will.
And the important thing is not to give up. If something doesn't work at first,
Hmm.
don't give up. You just keep going until something sticks.
Yeah.
Because at first, when I first started, I was doing jewelry, and
Oh, really?
the jewelry wasn't selling. And then
Wait,
I
wait.
went to children's clothes. I
Did
mean,
you make the jewelry yourself
yes,
or?
yes, I did.
Oh,
Yes,
girl, aren't you talented? I didn't. Oh,
yes,
I'm
yeah,
excited
girl.
because I love jewelry. I love
I
jewelry,
did a
especially
lot of
then.
stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I did jewelry. I did children's clothes. The children's clothes moved very well for about a year and a half, and then somehow it dropped off. I don't know
Oh wow.
what happened. Maybe other stores that took over doing more, because there's
Hmm.
always lots of competition for that. And then I says, okay, well, I'm gonna do my accessories, and then I started doing, handbags,
Hmm.
clutches,
Right.
wristlets, things like that, to sell, and those did very well for a while. And then
Hmm.
so almost every year I would reinvent the the,
Okay.
the
I
store,
mean,
which
you can afford to. You're so versatile. I'm amazed at all the stuff that you can do. It's incredible to me. And you know, I love my head wraps.
yes,
And I'm so sorry I couldn't find a head wrap because I moved and I don't know where it is yet. It's probably still in a bag. But Rochelle made me this gorgeous, and I made a video of it, but I never even got to post it. I have no idea where the video is. So I have to
oh,
do another one. But it was a money head wrap. And it was just spot on. When I find it, I
thank
have to
you.
highlight it. Yes. So, without further ado, can you show us some of your stuff while I welcome in the folks that's in the chat? I see you. Welcome
I'm
in.
gonna start with your favorite thing, money.
Money, money, hey, money, money,
Money, money.
hey. Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, her link is pinned at the top. Make sure you connect to her YouTube channel. If you're not, check out her Etsy shop and just get something from her. Support this amazing entrepreneur. After all, what's not to love about her stuff? It's unique. It's you're not going to see it anywhere else unless somebody copies her stuff. But
Mm.
it's unique. That's what I love about it. And her store does not encourage you to overshop like some of us tend to do. I used to be one of those people, but I've changed my ways. So let's see what you got. Desi James, Love, K Plus, Cool Gamer, welcome, welcome, welcome. People in the bushes, people coming after, welcome,
Yes,
welcome.
welcome in. Come on in. And so this item can be used as a card case. It
Hold
can
on,
be,
Rachel.
yes.
Didn't you say you wanted to thing it on your channel too? You got to click allow for it to broadcast on your channel as well.
Oh, where? Click it where?
It should be somewhere in the upper right corner. It should say ask you if you want.
Stream to this to your
Yeah,
audience. Oh, okay. Oh
yeah.
my.
And then
Oh,
as you hit it, I forgot. I'm so sorry. As you hit it, you can welcome in your folks. I'll just put you on solo so they don't think I'm taking over your channel.
okay.
Let me
Uh,
know when it's good to go.
okay, one moment. Let's see.
Mhm. Give me one moment in time. Oh my gosh, did I just sound like Whitney? All right, guys, just a few seconds, we'll be ready. And then you'll see some of the beautiful things. And if you love African cloths and stuff, you will love her stuff. But if you have other requests, I believe that she would customize it based on your needs. But don't quote me. Do you see the link, Rochelle?
Yes, hold on.
Okay, excellent.
It says it's saving, so now,
Okay, let me go to your channel just to see if it's doing anything.
okay, because I didn't set up my second device. But in any case, so we were talking
Yep,
about
you're
the,
live. I see you.
okay, hello, welcome into the live. I'm here with Charlene Heal. She's interviewing me about my business, and we're just going to pick up where we left off. How about that? Thank you for being here. Okay, so this item can be used as a card case or a change purse, or you can use it for your cell phone wires and charging apparatus. And this one is for the card. You can put the card in here. Well, what did I do with my card? Okay, you can put you can put your card right in there, your credit cards or what have you, or you can put your AirPods in here as well. It's large enough for that, and it is actually, I should know this by now, it is actually 4.5 inches across. So yeah, and it's full of money inside and out. Okay, and then we have the zipper case, which this would hold your charging wires, and it has my tag in there. And this would hold your charging wires, change, any loose change or anything like that you have in your pocket or in your wallet, your bag. Okay, and these retail for $15 for the set. That's not bad, and I do have them in different prints on the website at my Etsy store. Okay, I do have, this is a one of a kind item. It is a clutch with the ostrich texture, a vinyl. It's not the true leather, but all of my products are, all of my items are lined, usually with a different, nice contrasting color on the inside to complement it. Okay, and this goes for $35. Okay,
I like
and
that one too. That's pretty nice. And
and
and what's the width? I'm sorry,
oh,
the
there,
length.
okay. So that one is 7.5 inches across by 6 inches.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so it's a lot larger than the other one actually. And then, if you really love the embroidery, I have patches that I make, and this is my
Oh, that is so
Afro Lady
pretty.
patch, and those are $8. Okay, and you can see more of these designs on my YouTube channel under the collaborations and embroidery um, playlist. You'll see some more of those designs as well. And while we're on embroidery is pretty large. So I know what's probably more familiar to everyone would be monogramming. So I have this monogram napkin. You can get a set of four for $20. Not bad, not bad at all. $20, of course, with the monogram letter of your choice. This just happens to be R for Rochelle.
I thought it was R for Royal because the
Oh,
crown.
well, still
Royal
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Okay, so you can have your choice of color. You can just email me on this one. It is not on the website because this is a recent embroidery that I did just this past week or so. So this hasn't even gone to the website yet. So if you want this, you can email at touchress@yahoo.com and tell me, that you want to buy the embroidered monogrammed napkins, a set of 4 for $20, and I will respond to you back. You tell me what color lettering you want. Right now, I just have the white napkins. If you need a special order, there'll be an extra charge, I have to tell you. Because, yeah, so I'll have to get, whatever other color you might want. So.
All right, we got a question before you go to the next one.
Okay.
Question. What are patches?
Oh, the patches, the embroidery patches. So you can sew this onto like your jeans jacket or a backpack. Some they're just the decorative items that people like to add to their clothing. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up any of the others that I do, but I have done. But you can get there's some with the heart. There's one with the heart that says "I love sewing." There's oh my gosh, I do so many of them, but we would see them listed in the online. You'd be able to see them. Oh, I have an owl. I have an owl patch. There's a few. There's a few, but mostly people use them to decorate their jeans jacket or their jeans pants. It depends on where they want to put it, on a pocket, or they want to put it on the sleeve or the center of the back. This one is smaller. This one is 3 inches, but I can make it in 4 inches if you want it larger. If you want it larger than that, I can do it in 4 inches.
That's neat. So you could customize your stuff pretty much. So when they buy it, they just have to stitch it on themselves.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha. And she teaches you how to sew. So hey, and I have to pause for a moment and just say what I love, because part of this channel, it's about being conscious about the things that we do and how we operate as not just entrepreneurs, but people of this planet. We have a duty to be responsible for taking care of our planet, and just sewing back a button versus throwing that clothes out or that pants or that shirt or whatever, it makes a big difference. So make sure you connect with Rochelle and learn how to sew that button back on. If there's a little rip, sew it up. Don't just toss it.
Right.
It takes a lot of resources to remake new clothes all the time. So if you could keep the one that you have going for as long as possible, do it. Don't think about it as a poverty mindset or something. No. You are preserving our planet. Use your resource wisely. It's our resource. We need to do things so that after we move on, the generations coming will always have, and we can teach them by the things we do how to preserve our planet. Okay, so honor and respect to you for that, sis. Keep going. Let's see what else you got.
Okay, so well, I started to show the crossbody bags that have the iron-on designs that I have. I purchased. I did not make the design myself, but I do take the time to press them, and these are $10. And this is actually canvas, and this one is 9 by 6. And then it has a rope
that is cute.
strap that you can, wear it crossbody, and then you have the zipper on the front. It's a nice, nice size pocket in there. You can put your cell phone in there. You can put a wallet, money, what have you. And I have these in different designs. And I don't know what I'll press next, but I have a lot of the designs. Yeah, she felt
that's what is talking to Charlene. I'm putting my name on that one. Yeah.
Okay. And here's one you're gonna even love. This one even better. I'll read it before I tell you. 2 reasons I don't compete. The one, it says no one else can take what was meant for me. and
Hmm.
I don't want what was meant for someone else.
That's right. Yes, attitude.
That's right, attitude. I'm telling
I
you.
love
Yeah.
it.
So those are just ten
Ladies and
dollars.
gentlemen, y'all gotta pick
Alzheimer's.
these up. $10. Sorry, was it 10 or 15? I think I put 10
10.
in the chat. Oh, it's 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
$10. Of course, there'll be some postage, but we'll work that out. And then this next item is for home decorating. And I must say, it has to be, um, it would have to be a made to order because okay, I'll just show it to you. So this is the bowl that's made with rope and fabric. Okay. And you can basically use this like countertop, just a catch-all. You could use it in your bathroom. You could use it in your living room, your bedroom. But this would be like this side here would be at least $17. It is a process to cover the rope and then go ahead and and bring it to the shape that it's in. So this size and this one, I believe, is 7 inches. It's 7 inches handle to handle, but across the front from the inside edge
Mhm.
is 6 inches at the top, and it's 4 inches at the bottom. So that one would be about $17. So, and you
That
can,
is gorgeous. I really like that. I didn't even know like you did stuff like that. Is there anything you can do in the way of art and craft? Oh my God, this one is even cute. Oh my goodness,
I
guys.
was like, wait till she sees this one. This is actually
Oh,
made from one of the African
Ghanaian
fabric.
cloth.
Yes. So this
Yes.
is a small, it's much
Ooh.
smaller, but it works. It's much smaller, and I'm going to teach how to do this too. Actually, I did a video on this, but I'll actually do a class. This one is 4.5 inches across the top, and on the bottom is probably about 3 inches.
That
Yeah.
is beautiful.
So it all. I say I have to do made to order for these because this is not something that I would just make and set it down, because people usually want what they want. They want a certain fabric, or they want sometimes they don't even know what they want really, but
That is
but
true.
I would prefer not to have to, store them until, someone decides, oh, the rightful owner comes along and says, oh, I want
Mhm.
that. But, I do a few of them now and again. But if you really want one made to order, I can do that for you. And we'll talk about that price because it is a lengthy process.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome
Bless your
in,
hand.
Jesse Miller.
Yes, everyone that's over on Rochelle's channel, welcome into. Everyone on my channel, welcome in. We're all one big family. Make sure you support this beautiful woman's work. Oh my God. Like, I'm blown away. Like, I didn't even realize you had so much stuff. Because when I went to the store, there wasn't a lot of stuff in the store. So I was
No, because like I said, it takes a lot of work. And I
like,
was like, wait a minute, the listings have expired on me. I'm like, okay, well, let me put something
wow.
up here. You maybe you didn't see I added back today, and was the ironing board cover with the laundry bag. I added that back to the site
Oh, wow.
today.
You even have that. Oh my God, girl. You're incredible. Bless your hands. Yes.
Bless these blessed hands. I thank God for these hands every day, because I'm telling you, they've been a lifesaver. And if you have thought about learning the trade, I call it a trade because you can make good money. Um, I will say God bless my grandmother, because that's all she ever did through her lifetime was make clothes, for people. And she passed that skill down to us. She's like, here, you're going to learn how to do this, and you're going to get the scissor, and you're going to get this, and you're going to get the little piece of chalk, and you're going to make the mark, and you're going to measure here. And this is the, depth of the neck, and here's the armhole. And she taught us the whole thing. And it's a priceless education.
No, I definitely agree because, for instance, like I could imagine an outfit because I like unique things. Like I just feel like I'm tired of the stuff you go to the store and see. Like I just want my own vibe, and I'm like, I wish I knew how to create my own clothes. I know what I want to look like and what I want it to look like, but I don't know how to create it.
Right,
Are you
right.
gonna be going fashion designing? Because if you are, maybe we could talk
I'm
about
going
a
to,
place.
I'm not going to do fashion design. I think, well, I shouldn't say I'm past that, but I would
Okay.
do fashion design, not as a class. I would probably
Mhm.
teach sewing. That is, in fact, I want to put
Girl, I don't want to learn. I just want to tell somebody to design what I would love, have them draw it up and shit. But I don't want to learn how to sew.
I need you near me so I can measure all of those, get your measurements.
24 in the hips, 42 in the girl. I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know my
whatever
measure.
it is, girl. Don't give away too much of your information.
I'm messing around. I have no idea what my stuff. I used to have a 24 waist. I don't know what it is now after my children.
I know. I used to be somewhere there too, and trust me, hasn't been there in eons.
Oh my gosh.
How
So
much is it to maintain a Etsy store?
oh
That
yeah. Is there a monthly fee or is it just whatever you post, then they just deduct
so
that?
so the posting fee, as I explained, is it's 20 cents per item for 3 months, but they get a percentage of your sale when your item sells. Okay, so you can post it, you can have it, it can be up there a year, and you're just paying that 20 cents every,
Mhm.
every quarter to keep it up there. And then when it sells, they get a percentage of your sale.
Oh, okay, so they're double dipping and plus the processing fee from the credit card. So there's two different fees. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. And then there's postage. Now, I will tell you that when you sell on Etsy, you do get a discount on postage from the U.S. Postal Service,
Oh, that's
and
great.
it amounts to a few dollars per item that you sell out there. That you ship. So it's that part is worth it. Um, the UPS store has they have an agreement. Also, if you're on Etsy, you can get a discount with them as well. So it's different ways to defray some of
Mhm.
that cost, but at the same time, you want to make sure that it's not coming out of your profit. You
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. You got to make sure you
Yeah,
build in without your customers feeling like, oh my gosh, he is overpriced. It's
right.
a challenge.
But the greatest thing I would ever say is to make sure that you provide excellent customer service. If you tell someone it's going to ship in 3 days, make sure you ship it in 3 days, or and furthermore, ship it in 2 days, because
Exactly.
what they say, under promise and over deliver.
Exactly.
That's the
Boom.
rule. Under
Nailed it.
promise and over deliver. So if I say, I'm going to ship it out in 5 days, I'm shipping it out in three.
That's right. You
Yeah.
go, it came faster than expected. I love that strategy. I go by it. It's like, yes. So we have
Mhm.
another question. How long would it take? I guess because you said that thing it needs to be made on order, the bowls.
Well, it depends on the size of the bowl you want, because
Oh, okay.
I showed you two small bowls. You can get a bowl that's 10, 15 inches across. It depends on
Okay.
what you want, but it is a process. It is a process. So yeah, it depends on what you want. And then if you want to have the rope covered, that's
Mm-hmm.
an additional process, because it's you got to cover
Yeah.
the rope. And if you saw my video about the rope bowl, I actually made this blue bowl on a video. So go and watch the process, and you'll see how long it took me. And I think I may have left out part of it because it was getting to be the video was getting too long. I may have shortened it a little bit, but
Okay.
from the length of the video, you can kind of judge about how long they'll take. Maybe a couple of
Mm.
days. It
Oh
depends on
wow.
what you want, how large, what kind of fabric you want to cover it with. Yeah, it is a process.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bless you. You really have to have patience, which you do takes discipline
Yes,
and
it,
seeing things through.
yes,
So
but for me, even with
mhm.
with the sewing, it's it's relaxing to me. I'm in a whole different world when I'm sewing.
Wow.
Nobody to bother me. I don't think about the cares of the world. Nothing
That's
else
your
but
calling.
what I'm doing.
That is your call. And when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then that's it. You're in that zone. Now,
Yeah.
Josh is saying it has on sale. Are you talking about on the website? Something is on sale on the website and it says delivery. You might want to elaborate because I don't
Right.
really
I,
get
I don't know what
particular.
he's saying.
Yeah. So just bring it back so we can understand better what you're communicating, Josh. So what do you do? Just getting back to entrepreneurship, like what do you do when you feel challenged? Like, oh my gosh, should I give up on this, or what should I do next to revamp my store? Or because as entrepreneurs, sometimes we stumble, we go through things. Some days you just don't feel like getting up and going, and you have to self motivate, inspire, or tap into whatever you tap into to get yourself going again. What keeps you going? What burns Rochelle's fire? That Leo fire.
Well, yeah, when you get you will hit those so dry spots or dry spells, if you will, and sometimes you have to go out and look for inspiration. Pinterest is my best friend. Okay, so I'll go out there and I'll start looking at, watching videos. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube as well, but you just have to like motivate yourself, go out there and see what's trending. You don't want to get too caught up in the trend, because a trend is going to end, just as what it says, trend is going to end. So you don't want to get too caught up in it. For instance, when COVID happened, a lot of people made a lot of money when masks weren't available, including me. I got caught up in it and I was just mass making these things. Now I have a supply for the next go around if it should happen.
Oh
So,
wow. You
yeah,
made that many. Wow.
yes,
It was needed though. At that time it was needed, especially those that got ahead of the trend who were like
yes.
just right there. Oh,
and
that
I
must have
and
been
I
good.
refused for I think for about a few weeks or so. I was refusing to make the mask because I was like, no, this is not going to go over. And then Etsy had the rules. You can't say it's a medical mask. You,
Mm,
you couldn't put certain titles on there because they wanted to. Actually, really, they were protecting the entrepreneurs by
mm-hmm.
telling you don't do this, because someone gets
Right.
sick and they're going to say, well, you said it was a medical grade. So there was a lot. And then I started making the mask, and then I found myself up like 2 3 in the morning. I had to go to work for 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like, this is really working. So then I on the weekend I'd
Mm.
mass cut out everything, and then I would come home and sew every night. It would just be just put it
Wow.
through the machine, get it done. Or then I had a whole notebook full of, this one wants 10 masks, this one wants 18 masks, this one wants
Well, people
20
were
masks.
ordering
I'm
that
like,
many.
what?
People were
Huh?
ordering that many. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Because see
Wow.
because remember, there was a shortage. So if you found
That's
someone
true.
who was making them, you're going to get for yourself, you're going to get for your husband, you're going to get for your kids, your auntie, uncle, grandparents. You were getting. So I mean, yeah,
Wow. That's
yeah.
incredible. Okay, so Josh really was saying there's something in the store that was on sale. He saw something on sale. So get it if it's on sale. What better time to get it than on
Yeah.
sale? So
Yeah. there may be some discount on something that's in there, but anyway, yeah, take
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you have sewing machine? That's incredible. Wow.
I said
Nice.
what? Oh, he
Josh
has.
is saying he has a sewing machine. That's great. Now you can make a few little things yourself. Hey now.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. I've been
Josh is
asking.
on both channels. Okay, we see you. We see you. Double supported. Thank you.
Thanks
So
for being here.
yes, everyone. Thank you all for being, for liking, for sharing, all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe to Rochelle and shop her
Yes,
store. This is a
yes.
fantabulous entrepreneur. Yes,
Leave me comments because I do respond. I respond to everyone. So,
good.
yeah.
So, just getting back to entrepreneurship now, what has been your greatest challenge and your greatest victory as you started this journey?
The biggest challenge is keeping that store stocked. It is the biggest challenge, and especially more now that I got into the YouTube thing because
Hmm.
content creation is a whole animal by itself. And then, I'm making items for to and videotaping it, but I just didn't have the time now to take the items and do all the descriptions,
Yeah,
package them,
that is
and
work
all
and
of
time.
that, and take other pictures, not just a video. Now I have to do
Hmm.
pictures to go to the Etsy store. So it does take a lot of time and commitment. It absolutely takes commitment to do both at the same time. That I would say those are my challenges.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your biggest moment of victory from, it doesn't have to be monetary, it could just be anything within your entrepreneurial journey that was the most satisfying or uplifting to you that you can remember?
Well, I've had some times. I think the victorious times are when I do weddings because that's a large undertaking, and
Hmm.
I've done a few weddings. I've done and I either do the bride only, or I'll take all of the flower girls and the maid of honor, and that's really satisfying because it's a momentous time in these people's life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Hmm.
like it's a piece of their history. You're getting
That is
married,
true.
or I walked in this particular person's getting married, and it's yeah.
So you created dresses or other stuff that they
Oh
wear?
yeah, I do the dresses.
Wow.
I do the shopping with them. Tell them, oh no, that you want this style, but that won't work. And I hope that they listen to me because sometimes they want a fabric that's not going to work, or maybe they don't want to spend the money
Right.
in order to
Gotcha.
get the quality result that they want. So that those are you know they're special times. My best friend, i
Mhm.
made i made her wedding dress for her,
Wow.
and then I was in her wedding too, so that was a double blow. So I made her wedding dress, and then I'm like, okay, so now I'm not one of your bridesmaids, so now I have to make my dress too. So it's
Wow. That is
it's
a
a double
challenge.
tagline. Yeah, it is, but it's I mean, when you can see your work walking down the aisle, and someone's gonna ask her, where did you get that? And she's gonna say, she did it.
That's
you
right.
know,
That's
it's
right.
emotional. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed those times. I had one wedding that actually the bride and her bridesmaids were living in Florida, but they were going to Puerto Rico for the wedding,
Ooh,
and
that
I
sounds
had to do
nice.
yeah, and I had to do the bride the bridesmaid, and then she had a junior bride.
Mm,
But I was sad to hear that the junior bride was not having it when she when she got to the
really?
wedding. She would not put the dress on.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
like, I'm like, all that money to make a mini dress like your mom, and now you don't want to wear it.
Oh, that's wild. Oh my God, the work and the time and the energy put into that. Oh, these kids, gotta
Yes.
love them. Hi,
Um,
Silence is my virtue. Welcome in. And wonderful Jamie. Oh, Jasmine,
welcome,
sorry.
welcome.
That's Rochelle's family. Feel the love from me to you,
Yes,
y'all.
I'm seeing the link there. Silence is my virtue. Welcome, welcome, Josh. Welcome, wonderful Jasmine. I appreciate you all being here. Yes, it's been a wonderful evening.
So we're going to close it out in about 10 minutes or so. But before I do, one of the questions I like to ask my entrepreneurs, how are you giving back to the planet? What do you do for the community? Because, it's all about conscious businesses and opportunities. And soon we'll be talking about some income earning opportunities. So if you want to tap into that, y'all, you got to keep on coming back. But go ahead. How do you give back to our beautiful earth, our society?
Okay, so on another level, I have a friend who I assist with giving to the homeless. She actually makes the mats for the homeless using the plastic bags. So that's one thing we're keeping out of the landfill. And then I'll make a little personal package with toothpaste and toothbrush and things like that, and that goes along with it for them to have. But it's about serving the community in a way,
Mhm.
and also preserving our community by not having all of the plastic going into the landfill. She's more better at it than I, crocheting, but I'll help her cut plastic,
Mhm.
or help her get the plastic bags, because I always go ask people, don't throw that away, let me have that, whatever. And so that helps out a lot. And then she goes out into community, and she's known, so I'll go with her, and we hand them out to the homeless.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. I'm so sorry. I'm
It's
messing around
okay.
with the buttons and I did the wrong.
I know, I do it all the time. I'm
Oh my
keeping
God.
things right here this time, though.
Right.
Don't touch anything. Just let the stream keep going.
Which brings me to our announcement that Rochelle and I are going to be live again on the 18th. That's going to be a Sunday the 18th of February, 5 or 5:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Mhm.
And we invite any content creator that has made mistakes, which is probably all of us. And if you want to come up on the panel, you can email me. I'm sorry, don't email. Send me a message on Instagram and I can send you the invitation, or you can just come through and I'll share the link in the chat. But we're gonna just get up there and talk about the mistakes we've made on the journey and laugh about it, talk about it, have a good time, and hopefully teach and inspire some upcoming YouTubers and don't make these mistakes. But if you do make a mistake, pick yourself up and keep going and just laugh at yourself. So
That's it.
definitely make sure you tap into that. I'll share the link while Rochelle shares encouragement. Any encouraging words for the young entrepreneurs out there who want to get started or who might feel like, oh my gosh, can I really do this? I might want to give up soon. How could you encourage them right now with some inspiring words?
Okay. So, what I would say is, whatever it is that makes you happy, that you have a love for, put your heart into it. Don't feel bad if you start and something doesn't go right, because I can tell you a lot of things didn't go right when I started, and I'm still not at the perfect. Don't expect to get there. But make sure that whatever it is you do, you put your whole heart into it. Expect that there's going to be, to expect to get criticisms and so forth, because not everyone does everything the same way. I can tell you that. So your way is your right way. Don't be afraid to learn. Reach out if you need help or you need advice. If it's sewing, that's my expertise. You can always reach out to me, and just keep going. Just keep going, knowing that you can do what it is you set out to do. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. I had another tech glitch while I was looking for my.
See,
Sorry.
here we are, bloopers.
All right. Oh my gosh. So I think I put it in the wrong chat, and that is going to be over on Charlene Heal's channel, my other channel. Did you see it? I don't think I could post it to your chat because I'm not even sure if I'm in your chat or my chat. Okay, I think I'm in my
I'm not touching anything, okay? I'm not touching anything. And I don't have my second device on, so I don't know who's where. I just see a little link over there that tells me someone may be chatting from my channel. I don't know, but it's all
Oh,
together.
I think I actually posted it in your chat. So you know
Oh,
what?
I
That's
see
good. I'll
my
post it in
business
both.
services. I see it.
Oh my
I
god.
I see it. Uh-huh. And thank you for coming, Frozen Heart. I appreciate you being here. No worries if you're late.
All right. So I posted it three times just in case. If you're a content creator, you want to get on the panel with us, be silly, relax, chill, vibe. And, we talk about the stuff we go through and some of the challenges we face and how we overcome them so we can encourage each other and the other people out in the community. So before we close it out, Miss Rochelle, I just want to honor you and say thank you for sharing. Was there anything else you had to share with us that we didn't see yet? Okay.
Yes,
So
thank you. Thank you for having me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who came. And, I always say every day above ground is a good day. So you may as well enjoy it.
that's right. Breathe.
That's
It's
all
all
I
about
say.
wealth and wellness. So Rochelle
Yes.
uses her hands. She uses her hands to sew and to do all these things. So I invite you to come with me and Michelle right now and let's move our fingers, give it some love, exercise those fingers, massage your hands. You have to maintain and take care of yourself. And as you do that, breathe and bring the oxygen into your hands. Give it some love. If you have arthritis, you need to be doing this every day, a few times a day. And there's certain oils you can use. I plan to do a video on how to help these little body parts that sometimes we neglect. But
Hmm.
everyone in the chat, everyone coming after, I honor you and I thank you. And, as a community, we can all do our part to help lift each other up. It doesn't matter if you're brown skin, whatever color skin, I see us as one. Now, this happens to be Black History Month, but I don't think no one is black. No one is white. But all these things are just names to separate us. So the sooner we can start seeing each other as one, the better this world will be. So keep on giving love and high vibration in everything that you do. And continue to support those people that care about our planet, like Miss Rochelle and other entrepreneurs who are working on their dreams. Which reminds me, there's one more question I needed to ask Miss Rochelle.
Yes.
What is one of your biggest dreams or your biggest goal for your business? Because that's important. We want to know, where do you plan to go with this business? How do you see it? What's your ideal business?
Well, my biggest dream was always to have a store. And even though I don't have the brick and mortar, I appreciate having Etsy as my store. So I think that says that I already accomplished that, thanks to Etsy. Even though I don't have the brick and mortar, it's okay. Any form of having the store is better than not getting there at all. So
You
I'm
know,
good.
yeah, that's right. I mean, if I'm being honest, I used to feel like that, growing up as a young entrepreneur. I used to feel like, okay, I
Hmm.
want a brick and mortar store. But the more you get into the times that's happening now, the changes, it's almost like
Right.
that's a burden. digital to me is just a way to go. It seems like the brick and mortar is like, okay, no, I don't want
Right.
to do all that. Let me do digital. That's just my vibe now. So that works
Right.
out to be a blessing.
And so many brick and mortars are going away. They're going to the internet. Some already, 10
Yeah.
steps ahead. They're just finding
Exactly.
out, closing up the doors and saying, okay, let them get it online, you know.
Exactly. Exactly. So, my beautiful, healthy, wealthy family, I will see you Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for our Thursday night vibration. And don't forget to check out Miss Rochelle and I. And if you want to be on that panel, send me a message on Instagram. It's Charlene Heal All. And that's Charlene with an I. Please make sure you put the I in, or you won't find me. Or you could just reach out to Miss Rochelle, depending on which channel you're on,
Hmm.
and we'll get you on that panel. We're going to have some fun and talk about the bloopers, and just really encourage each other. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I feel like it's time
Oh,
we do
yeah.
something fun on here. So again, Miss Rochelle, thank you so much. It's been an honor and a privilege to sit alongside such a creative woman of
Same here.
Afrocentric
My
origin.
pleasure. It
Yes.
was, it was fun.
Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. So
Yeah.
take care, my loves. Let me put on some wealth vibration. We got to go out to some wealth vibration. I do these wealth vibrations because I want us to keep in the mindset of wealth. Wealth is
Wonderful.
in our DNA. We just need to recognize it and bring it up. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Bye.